This news story was produced by Cogeco North Bay News. To watch the full newscast, tune into channels 12 or 700 live at 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Disturbing details from a report on Chinese organ harvesting. The report says that the Chinese government has been killing innocent people to harvest their organs. A human rights group is touring Canada and condemning what they call brutal organ harvesting.
We also ask to take active and effective measures to help stop the mass killing and organ harvesting of Falun Gong practitioners.
This campaign is to raise awareness about the persecution of Falun Dafa. For people who don't know what that is, it's a peaceful meditation practice that believes in truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance for self-improvement. But it's persecuted by the Communist Party since 1999 in China. And one of the forms of that persecution is taken is organ harvesting. And that's what we're trying to raise awareness about. This is actually right after a new report was issued by the Honorable David Kilgour, David Matus, and Ethan Gutman. Their new report shows that China is doing 60 to 100,000 transplants per year. And they're getting all those organs primarily from Falun Gong practitioners who are prisoners, political prisoners of conscience.
Browneisen defines organ harvesting.
People are interned for nothing more than their spiritual beliefs, and then they are, while they're in prisons or labor camps, they are tortured, but they are blood tested and tissue sampled at the same time, but it's not for their health. It's to match them to a transplant patient when that patient shows up. So when someone goes to China looking for an organ, they can get an organ in 2 weeks or less, because they're quickly matched to a prisoner of conscience, and that prisoner of conscience is killed on demand for their organs.
Hong Yan Lu moved to Canada from China in 2003. She says she's fighting for her mother's life.
My mother is a Falun Gong practitioner. She was abducted on June 3rd this year, but we didn't learn about that until June 20. I think it's very late of June or early July. Then we started our own car tour from Edmonton to Ottawa, trying to raise awareness. Because in the beginning of the incarceration of my mother, the regime, they didn't even admit they have my mother incarcerated. They won't admit there's such a person.
Are you in any contact with her? Are you able to talk to her?
Not. I can't get hold of her since May 30th. None of my families have been able to talk to her since then.
I came from China. I know the persecution in China is very, very serious and worse. And many of my friends are being suffered there by the Chinese Communist Party. So as a Falun Gong practitioner, I hope I can do my best to let everybody know this crime that is still happening in China, so that people can get support and help from people, from the local government, from LPs, the media, especially the media, to tell everybody about this crime in the world, in China. It's still happening, so that we hope that persecution can be stopped.
If you are interested in watching Cogeco North Bay News, you can become a subscriber by calling 1-800-267-9000.